Okay, come and put your third finger on the third fret of the low E string, and you want to notice a couple of things. I'm coming right down on the very tip of my finger. I'm not being lazy and letting my finger hang over like this. That's a really important part of making chords. You want to come right down on the very tip of your finger. You also want to notice that my finger is right behind the fret wire right here. So that's your first note. Second note, second finger on the second fret of the A string right there. Again, very tip of your finger. Now your pinky is going to come grab the third fret of the high E string, right behind the fret, right on the tip of your finger. Strum all 6 strings. All right, let's move on to the C major chord. And one tip I want to give you here is don't kink your wrist too far this way when you're making chords. That can hurt after a while. So, I mean, my wrist isn't going to be perfectly straight. It's going to be a little bit bent, but don't kink it too far, otherwise it might start hurting you. Put your third finger on the third fret of the 5th string, right behind the fret. Second finger, second fret of the D string, and your first finger on the first fret of the B string. And now leave the low E string out and just strum the top 5 strings. The reason I wanted you to make your G chord with your second, third, and fourth fingers is this right here. You're going to be switching between a G and a C chord a lot when you play guitar. And watch this change right here. Here's your C. I'm going to go right to a G. Not that big of a change if I use my second, third, and fourth fingers. If I use my first, second, and third fingers, I have a big change that has to take place. It's a lot harder to make that switch.